Hello. I had a bucket list thing that I did. It was to go to Zach Bagan's museum. I know that's not a big deal to anybody else, but it's a big deal to me. So I couldn't wait. I was all excited. I even got there a little early because I was excited. And that's where it all kind of ended. Because the security guy was kind of snappy with me. The first guy was really nice. The other guy was not. And he was making comments under his breath while he's walking by. And not only was that not nice, it was irritating. Peculiar, too. So I let it go. Karis forgot about it. I'm sitting on the bench, and he said, if there's room for you in another group, we'll get you in there sooner. I said, oh, okay, thanks. I'll be right here. And I had to get up and walk around. I got ADHD, so I told him I'm walking over to the smoking area, and I've raised with smokers. So I'm comfortable there. So anyway, I go back in, and as soon as I sit down and I'm not paying attention, the security guy walks up and grabs my water out of my hand that I'm getting ready to drink. Well, I had it on the bench, but as soon as I go to pick it up, he grabs it from me because I was getting ready to drink it. That's why I took it out of my backpack. And I thought he was going to have to search my bag, so that was time to do that. So I threw my phones. I had two phones in. One is an old phone with no service. I use it to record and make notes. And like if I needed to tell myself blah, blah, blah to do later, I'd do it on there. And then the other one's an actual working phone. Both phones were on because I was going through my notes. I was just handling stuff while I was waiting. And I said, hey, what about my phone? I need to turn it off. He said, no, you don't need it in there anyway. Took my bag with my phones that I tossed in there with it open and just took off. And I said, hey, what about? I said, he didn't, I don't know what he did. We just mumbled something. He comes back with a ticket and he says, here you go, you can get this, you get your stuff. I said, what about, I needed my water. He's not listening to me. I just got out of I had to go to the emergency because I needed to, and the medications he gave me completely dehydrated me. And I didn't want to miss this. This was such a big deal to me. I wanted to go. So I fucking went anyway. And then the first thing and I said, I'll be okay as long as I got my water. And I had an emergency in the bathroom one time that if someone went, my ex heard me say, call 911. And luckily he wanted to. So I survived that one. But I have problems with my heart and I die a lot. I've been dead 11 times. It's all documented. So here we are. I'm like, well, fuck. And then I was still confused over how long this thing was going to take, whether it was 45 minutes or 2 hours, because I was supposed to be the 7 o'clock tour, and it said they closed at 8 o'clock. So how is it a 2-hour tour? That don't make no sense to me. So anyway, the guy took off, telling me to come on, so I'm running to catch up with him. And I notice I'm passing the picture people, and I said, hey, I wanted to get a picture. I want a picture here. And that didn't happen. So he just kept going and ignored me. So I get about halfway through. I can't even enjoy myself or focus on this because I'm worried that that phone they left on overheats. And I always worry about it blowing up. Because lithium batteries do blow up. I work in emergency surgery. So the whole time it's all I could worry about. What if something happens? What if that overheats? What if and then I started realizing that my regular phone, the other one, was on also still, and my battery dies super fast, and it's a phone I got from Verizon. So anyway, I finally get through the thing. I asked the lady, she said, oh, you can get it at the end and blah, blah, blah. Well, there'll be water on the tour, which there was. So that was very helpful. Thank you for having that. And when I get to the end, I go to get my phone, and it is on 1%. And I got to call an Uber. and it's late at night. I was like, fuck. And then the guy wouldn't, he says, well, no, he said, I can't. The only one I have is here, and I'm using it right now. That's what the guy said to me. Really made me feel pretty bummed out. And then at the end, I think he started feeling bad about being a jerk to me. He came over trying to make conversation. And I didn't have time for that.